Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
Good evening, my explorers. It is fantastic to be with you once again. It is I, Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, here to dive into a perennial topic this evening. Yes, we took a couple days off, and yes, I was stuck in a form of catatonia, a sort of constant, formless, dreamless, timeless dreamland. And so that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be diving head first into our dream, our subconscious. That much more tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, my explorers. It is utterly wonderful to be with you. Namaste to all of you. Blessings to you and all of yours on this evening of evenings. It feels wonderful to be with you on a Saturday evening, doesn't it? It does. I feel wonderful to be with you on a Saturday evening. Namaste. Namaste to you, my explorers. Namaste to all of you. There are a handful of things to get through tonight, but let's get settled in. Let's say hi to one another. How's everyone doing tonight? Please share with me how you're doing tonight. I need to know right now. I need to know what kind of energy I'm dealing with. I know what kind of energy I'm dealing with inside of me tonight. I know exactly the kind of energy that I'm dealing with inside, and unfortunately for me, but to your benefit, it is pure misery tonight. Pure uncut misery. Namaste. Now somebody's excited. I gotta get a spiel. I gotta get through this, and you gotta hold on. I'm gonna put you on hold.
Okay.
Namaste. Somebody's eager. We got an eager beaver we got an eager beaver on the hold already. And it's fantastic to have them. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited to get to this explorer. And to be honest, I don't recognize that voice. I'm excited to bring someone else in. Namaste, everyone, my explorers. How are you all doing? Namaste to Liquid Dragon for that 5th month in a row. Extremely generous of you. Extremely generous of you. Namaste to you, Liquid Dragons. I feel like it was just yesterday you were getting signed up for the 4th month in a row. I guess time really flies when the program works. That's what they say. That's what they say, and we'll continue to say namaste. How's everybody doing, though? I say, Mary Lou has the flu. So it's a pathogen. I'm so erect I could claim to be a national monument. Only if we could. I'd love to apply for the necessary permits and get a couple $100 in to the county court assessor or whoever rubber stamps that whole mess, and get your penis a monument. Yeah, certainly, sure thing. Namaste. It does work, Liquid Dragon. It feels wonderful, and it does. Mary Lou's got the flu. So listen, if you're wondering why Mary Lou is a little off her game tonight, is because Mary Lou has the flu, and you're not going to be sick, are you, Mary Lou? You're not going to be in sick. Creamy Goodness joining us from YouTube.com says, I'm so erect, Antifa tried to tear it down. And that makes sense to me. I don't really, I don't very much understand Antifa, but I did know some. I did know some previously from a scant suburb of the city in which I resided at the time, each weighing between 90 and 115 pounds, and that's not through discipline. That's just through a general bad health, like sort of genetic expression of poor health and anemic. Lots of carbs, not a lot of protein, and not a lot of weight on these fools. But they did bring PVC pipe to protest. Saturdays don't exist, says Wandering Robot Studio. Wandering Robot Studio chiming in. Saturdays do not exist. That's interesting. Now that's interesting to hear. Saturdays don't exist. Interesting theory. I'd love to get into that with you a little bit, Wandering Robot Studio. What do you mean by that exactly? What Saturdays? Quite a claim. Because I see myself right now existing on a Saturday. Namaste. Personally speaking. Namaste to me. We've got... yes. And so today, as we file in, and I like to check in. I like to come in with each other and just check in, touch base, get excited to be, and dial in our wavelengths, the synchronicity of our brain waves and what have you. Dial them in. Bask in the presence. Because you can't just jump right into it. You can't. You can't just jump right into it. My armpit itches. So that's what today we're getting into. Today we're going to get into some exciting stuff, and it's a thing that we come to, a couple times out of the year. We need to get into it. It's sort of like checking the oil, sort of kicking the tires, lifting that hood, knowing where the engine coolant goes and what the carburetor looks like, and making sure that stuff is all sort of the schematics are all dialed in on that. And that's what we're going to do tonight in our discussion of dreams. Now, seemingly simple theme tonight, dreams. We all have them. We all have dreams. We may not remember them every time we have them. Namaste. Welcome, Babadook. Welcome to you to Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unlock and unleash the power within. Namaste. And that is exactly what we're doing. Nothing less than unleashing the power within. Now, I guarantee you, we're going to get you started on that path tonight. Namaste. We're getting another call from the same. Hey, caller. I've got to get through a couple orders of business. You cool to sit on hold, like you said? Just hanging up, causing mischief. Sounds like an explorer to me. Namaste. So as we settle in, as we file in, certainly there are up to 70 to 80,000 people watching at this point. It takes a couple minutes for people to, put their child down unsupervised in a crib, maybe take a couple, sniffs of rubber cement. Do they still make rubber cement? Haven't seen it in a while. Did love the smell of it, though. Loved the smell, and I loved how it made me feel to smell it a lot. And it made me feel very good. Namaste. Disciple says, I have a recurring dream about a huge house that changes and needs remodel. Disciple, let's get into that tonight, please. Disciple, will you allow me to get into that with you? Please call in just a short little bit. Night Year with Communal Vision. Can't wait to read this perspective. Thanks so much, Night Year. I cannot describe how much I've missed your breast milk, my handsome guru. I am bricked up for this discussion about dreams. Namaste to you, Night Year. Blessings to you, Night Year. I cherish you, Night Year. Blessings. Good night. We're having a very fantastic evening together tonight. Blessings to you. Now we're gonna get, please. I hope you have a dream ready, in the docket, on deck, ready in your mind's eye to share with me and the community, to sort of edify the exploration in which we will be participating this evening. Now, my name is Leslie Tanner. Before we get into all that, we've got some new people. I feel some new energy, some new freaking exciting energy in the chat right now. So I want to address you guys. Those of you maybe are a little unfamiliar with what we do here. You're wondering, maybe you've heard a little bit of rumbling through the grapevine of the transformational power of this program, Explorations, or maybe you just stumbled on this channel on Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, and wondering what exactly am I getting myself into? Wandering Robot Studio. My dreams often involve a lot of water and my teeth being broken or missing. Oh, brother, this is not good. But you need to call Wandering Robot. You have to call me today, please. We have to figure this out because that's not good. Alone, those two things would be fine. Together, absolutely a nightmare. Please call. I need you to call. This is an emergency. Not now, though. Not that much of an emergency. I have a couple announcements to get through. Now, did hot dog work? Caller, are you there?
Yeah. Hi, Leslie.
Hey, I've got some things to get through.
Oh. Okay.
Are you okay to stay on hold?
I thought you were begging for the call. Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, you just sit on hold. Sit tight. Okay, I'll be right there. All right, you don't leave. You don't go anywhere. I see your eagerness, and I love it. I love the energy. I love the texture that it's bringing to the program tonight. But honestly, I need to get through these things. Hot dog is working. Hot dog is working. Is hot dog okay? Let's double check hot dog real fast together. Man. Larry, did you notice hot dog not working from YouTube? All right, and you'll answer that in a second. Oh, it is working from YouTube. Okay, cool. Well, listen, guys, first things first. The last exploration that we had tonight. Now, let's back up a second. Okay, good. Wonderful, fantastic, wonderful. Namaste. Beautiful evening we're having tonight already. Why isn't the chat on the screen is another question I have. Let's see. All right, we'll see about that. Now, guys, today, the first things first is let's bring the noobs up to speed exactly what's going on here at Explorations. Now, you may have heard the rumbling through the grapevine of the transformational power, the promise that is Explorations, in allowing you to become that which you are truly meant to become in the first place. No more hiding from it in a bush. No more hiding it under a bushel basket. There's only allowing it to speak freely and explore one and with and of the essence that makes you, Nindy New. Saturday Exploration, who sucked God's dick and made this happen? Namaste to you, Nindy New. Thank a catatonic illness that spread through Thursday and Friday, sort of making me, sort of forcing my hand, forcing us onto a Saturday, backing us against the wall, saying, you better go on Saturday or not at all. And you know what? I answered the call because I'm Leslie. Because of course I do. Because you know what's at stake? You, exactly you, your progress, your becoming. And this is why I do this for you. Now, you're wondering what Explorations is it's a program. It's 4 steps. I have created something so profound yet so simple. that it will absolutely change your life forever starting tonight. Now, you wish you had more energy. You wish you had more agency in your relationships. You wish you maybe fucked more different and not necessarily better, because that might not be in the cards for you personally. I can do a lot of different things, but if you don't have the ability to fuck good and or just be charming or anything like that, there's nothing I can do about that. If the charm's not in you, if the ability to fuck isn't in you, then guess what? I'm not a fucking magician, all right? Pardon my French. But what I am going to do for you is unlock that which is meant to be unlocked. That is which is it is inside of you. A bat cannot be a tree. A tree cannot be a frog. A frog cannot be a marshmallow. We are each that which we are meant to be as the universe unfolds forth from the everlasting bounty of the nightmare that is existence. Namaste. So tonight what we're going to do, like we do every single night, is put in place the 4 basic steps. Starting with, now if you open up the channel points, you'll see those spelled out very clearly. The top 4 of the channel points are spelled out very clearly. Relax, question, express, and explore. Now, let's go ahead. Start with number 1. Now, the first step is to relax. And unfortunately, we cannot do anything unless we relax. And by unfortunate, I mean that exactly. We can't do anything unless we relax, and relaxing fucking sucks. It's terrible. It is somebody's being a smart ass and hitting other buttons. Hit, relax. It is Flying Vita. It is. It's bad. And exactly. So Flying Vita has been here much longer than many, and it shows the progress in her life. An absolute shining star the other night, which we're going to get into. Flying Vita, terrific work the other night on screen and Infatuations. We're going to get into that in a second, but first we must relax. Relaxing, it feels bad. Quick communal vision. Shout out to those of you that donated points on Infatuations. You just weren't good enough for getting the answer right. Yeah. Namaste. Namaste to that. Namaste to, thank you so much for sharing that night, because I think people are going to need to hear that. There's going to be a lot of broken hearts. Namaste. So listen. Second step of the program, after relax, is question. Now, after we relax, we will find ourselves noticing things inside and outside of us. Maybe we'll notice, like, oh, wow, my torso is very short compared to my legs and the width of my hips. Has it always been like that? Yes. But you wouldn't have known unless you relaxed. How long have my nipple hairs got? How long have I had a fingernail over the tip of my penis? Things like this. And these things are absolutely crucial to not only notice, but then to question. Then we got to question them, because are they us? Is that us? Do we want that to be us? Is it someone else's? Inherited thoughts, feelings, and reality. Because if it is, or if it isn't, then we are coming to my favorite, the third step of the program, my favorite and by far the most worthless, pointless step of the program, and that is to express. Perfect. Absolutely perfect timing, namaste to you. Express. Now, much like the eagle flies through the sky to express itself and share its bounty, its beauty with its loved ones, its mate, and also to explore the skies and environment around it, it must express itself. It must spread those wings and express itself. Now, much like we are forced to express that which we have noticed during relax and questions during question, and then once we have facts and feelings, a whole subjective, hideous universe, we must express it. We must express it. And as any artist with any amount of salt will tell you, that expression is worthless. It's pointless. It is completely a waste of time. At the end of it, you're sitting there, good or bad, just kind of looking at your own limp dick, kind of just staring at it, wondering, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Am I really about to do it again? Oh, fuck, I'm doing it again. Why am I doing this? And as far as you can understand that and be completely defeated by that whole process, yeah, that's when we're going to be exploring. Now, exploration is the name of the program, and to explore means a true mastery of the program. To have culled that which inside of you that is believed to be of worth. To have questioned yourself into an absolute dizzying abyss, and to relax into truly what is around you. Not into these made-up little la-la land stories with maple thistles and little massages for your toes. No! Not right. Wrong. You will be defeated. This is a process of defeat, of giving up, of truly embracing and edifying yourself as an ultimately powerless loser, and only through the process of exploration can you unlock the power inside of you and unleash the power inside of you. Only through the program of exploration can you truly become that which is you are meant to become. Namaste. Namaste. That's just the rules. That's just the rules. Walnuts, I can't read that. I can't read that. I could try to sound it out, but it'd be very racist, which I'm comfortable with. So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to let me know. If somebody could let me know what Walnut said. If not, I'm going to attempt to sound it out and maybe get banned. Namaste. So you got about 25 seconds. Ten. 5. Okay, now yours says he said namaste. All right, good enough for me. Because I can't make heads or tails of that. And honestly, it gives me an energy that I appreciate, because I feel small, stupid, but angry. And that is a positive direction. A direction that I wish everybody would go into. Namaste. But we'll get there. We'll get there together. Namaste. We will. We will. Blessings. Now, tonight, guys, before we jump into the theme, there are a couple announcements that I want to make. Now, the first announcement is, guys, I want to congratulate all of you on this past Tuesday. The inaugural Infatuations with Leslie Tanner, an absolutely amazing showing, an absolutely amazing effort to watch you Titans, you gladiators, enter the octagon to put the size of your balls on the line to determine whether you are worthy of love, worthy of affection. Most of you, no. There was one person that came on top, but before I announce that name, I want to say a thank you to the mods, to Craigulators, to Fort, I can't say the other ones' names because I don't know if they want me to say it, but namaste to you. Namaste to you. Absolutely knocked this and sent this into the outer space of the sky. Truly is what we did this past Tuesday evening with Infatuations. Now, there will be a new Infatuations next month, but rolling into next month, the champion has been crowned. We all know who it is. Anybody that was paying a lick of attention watched this sort of slaughter, this sort of reign, happening right in the middle of the program, with equal parts of genuine curiosity, a sort of laid-back sense of self, but not without a sense of displaced aggression that was actually really effective for her. Guys, can we please congratulate Orchestar on her absolute domination the other evening. Absolute domination the other evening. Thank you also to the judges who contributed to that. Not me. You did a wonderful job. Namaste, Larry Pickle Jar, gifting his sub to Santa Fuel's blessings. Yeah, blessings to you. That's very generous of you. Now. Hello, Santa Fuels. Great to see you, Santa Fuels. Now. Everybody, please congratulate Orchestra when you see her, though. She put out a valiant effort, and it paid off for her. Now, those of you that with the channel points, that was an absolute shit show, watching you kind of squander and be unable. Now, if I would have to say there's some work to be put in the program in preparation for the next Infatuations, I would say, yeah, we're going to refine the performances you see on the screen. But those of you in the chat with these channel points, absolutely losing your mind. I saw some of you lose massive fortunes extremely, extremely quickly. Really disappointing stuff on most of your part. Namaste to you, but blessings to you all the same. Communal vision from Larry Picklejar. How to win infatuations. Pretend to be aloof and stare at your phone the whole time. Now that is a bar. That is an attack. A very vicious attack at Orchestra from Larry Picklejar. I don't know if somebody who's close to Orchestra was able to see that, maybe relay that to her, that she is being sort of belittled on screen in real time on explorations, sort of criticizing. Well, and listen, we can nitpick. We could say that we would like that on a date, or we would not like that on a date. But what happened was she stepped on the screen, put her cock on the table, so to speak, and wrecked shop. Absolutely kind of just ran through many of the contestants. So namaste, and we'll see next month. So the next one's going to be, what did I say? March 9th. March 9th. I'll bug you guys about it as we head into the closer time up until then. But March 9th, namaste. Oh, Everything Now Show just won? They won Hidden Gem? Oh, that's awesome. Congrats to the boys at Everything Now Show. Can we please clap our hands for the boys at Everything Now Show, running truly a terrific, and I don't like comedy, I don't really like what they do, but it's just because I don't get it. I don't understand it. I was in an improv class once. I thought I was good, but many people disagreed. It was wonderful, though. It's wonderful to see those boys' hard work finally pay off. Namaste. Finally pay off. Namaste. Everything Now Show, winners of the Hidden Gem Award. Blessings. Good to see a friend of the stream blow up like that, huh? Wandering Robot Studio. How can I win infatuations but at life? You got to call up, Wandering Robot. That's one for the phone. That's not. Listen, I appreciate you. I appreciate you sharing that insight, but that's going to be a one-on-one between you and I. No. So, look out for the next Infatuations next month. And also, namaste to Orchestra for championing. But let's go into, I'll just do it later. Guys, I want to welcome 2 new members of the Community of Devoted Light, of which there will be some information a little bit later on in the stream, how to join the Community of Devoted Light, accessing an exclusive library of videos, music, a monthly postcard, and such benefits as this at patreon.com. The Community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. We have 2 new members that I'm extremely excited to announce to you. Both Borealis Black and Sociopathogen. Namaste to both of you. Sociopathogen and Borealis Black, welcome to the Community of Devoted Light. Your example here shines for us all to see your lust for the truth, your lust for the next level, your lust for becoming. Namaste to you. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen for you in your life now that you are part of my inner circle, so to speak. Blessings. Blessings to you, Borealis. Namaste. So guys, as I mention every once in a while, we are getting into dreams tonight. Yes, tonight our theme is dreams. Flying Vita gifting a sub. Extremely generous of you. Extremely generous of you. Blessings to you. I'm not exactly sure why the... Oh. There we go. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Yes. Thank you so much for that gifted sub, Flying Vita. Flying Vita. Namaste. Orc, I don't know if you were here. We announced you're being a champion, Orcstar. Namaste to you. That's very exciting. The first champion going into next month. So you are the one to be dethroned next month. Namaste. Flying Vita did a terrific job, but everybody that participated, 7th Dragon Ball, Money Tits, Orchestra, Flying Vita, Nerdity Ensues, I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anybody else. I'm not sorry, to be honest with you, and I never will be, including if and especially if I'm hurting you right now by not remembering your name. I will not apologize. But if you participated in the infatuations, thank you so much. Truly setting an amazing example for future infatuations to come. Now we got all that. Now let's get into dreams. Let's get into tonight's theme, dreams. Now, what I want to hear from you guys, as I've said before, dreams, the subconscious mind. Many people ask me, we cover it a lot, a couple times a year. Why? Why do we do it? They assume, mistakenly, they come up to me in the street and they ask, Leslie, is it important, my dreams? No. No, it is not. That you dream, the content of your dreams, the subconscious mind, no. Well, but certainly we're covering it to access the next level. Caller, I'm giving a sermon. I'm on fire right now. Hold. No, it's not important. Well, certainly we're doing it to access the next level. Certainly that must be important. No. What do you think is at the next level? What do I tell you is at the next level? And what is in your dreams for that matter? I'll tell you one word, 3 letters. You. You are there. Do not allow yourself to be deceived by the clarion call of transcendence. Do not allow yourself to be tricked by the Smeagol and Gollum of empowerment. What is waiting for you in all of these places is yourself. And you don't matter, ultimately. But go ahead. But Leslie, I'm inside myself. How can I not matter? Of course, I eat food, I drink water. Yes, exactly. Why? This constant droning irresolvability of our biology, of our existence, our form, insisting on its own form. We believe mistakenly that if we have the right framework, the right angle, the right attitude, that we can resolve this for ourselves. And by doing so, there's a smarter, better, happier version of ourselves out there. No, there isn't. There's this, which is bad. There's a you, which is retarded. And there's an other, which is terrifying. So as we shoulder up, as we saddle the horse for the sojourn ahead, to unlock the power that is inside of us, And as we lean into the irresolvability to unlock our power, yet be powerless. Yes. We must do a sort of psychic maintenance, a tune-up, so to speak. And that's what we're doing here tonight on Dreams. We circle the wagons and focus in about our dreams, our subconscious, not because it's important, because it's the mechanism by which we exist. Now, is it good? No. Is it important? No. Are you listening? But do we have it? Yes. Therefore, we must look at it. Namaste. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Here we go. Talking about dreams tonight. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. It's Jenna.
Genomatic, it's great to hear from you, Jen. How are you?
I'm cool. How are you, Leslie?
Did you say a word or did you just make a sound? I'm doing wonderfully tonight.
Okay. Yeah, no, I spoke. Leslie.
Yes, Jen.
This is very interesting because do we, like, the dreams?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a place that I go to all the time. It stinks. I guess it sucks. And, like, do other people dream of that thing? And, like, do other people go there too? It's like a city. There's cities. And sometimes you have to fly through it or, like, jump. You just have to, like, concentrate on jumping over certain blocks of places.
Blocks of what?
Places.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm hearing,
as any town would have, it would have places, right? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're.
Right.
I think you sound as if you're. You sound as if you're half dreaming there and maybe half there right now, Jen.
Oh cripes! You got me. All right, hold on. I'm gonna wake up. I'm here.
Well, no, I think there could be something. I've never seen that approach yet, Jen. I want to commend you for a moment because in accessing the dream world, we often we put this pressure on ourselves to be lucid, to make coherent, logical, conscious sense. But what I see you doing is something really innovative and sort of bringing in the sort of the sort of logical style, the sort of incoherence of a dream to sort of paint a picture. That old adage.
Leslie, I might have one hoof in and one hoof out.
There we go. Phil Z with the communal vision. Sounds like Jen is just having dreams about all her trips to interstate rest stops.
Interstate what?
Interstate rest stops.
Huh. You can't win them all, Philzy.
You can't.
They're not all winners. No.
That's true.
Yeah, that
Anybody
was a
who's
flop.
been alive long enough knows that's 100% true. Yes, Jen. Now I feel as if we've ripped the cord and now we've got the engine working. Namaste, Larry Pickle Jar with 100.
Let's do it.
I'm excited to read this perspective. Here we go, Jen.
Okay.
Pickle Jar. Jen, dreams are often unrealistic experiences. You ever dream of not sucking off a guy to avoid homelessness?
I feel like he could have worded that better. It really could have nailed it. Tell him to try again.
You're feeling there's a punch up there.
Yeah, he punched down. Let's punch up. Let's do it better. Okay. Larry.
Punch down, and sort of. I see what you're saying. It's sort of hurting people that have more power, and hurting people that don't have power.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
No, that's what you say.
What?
You say punch.
Okay,
like you're in a position of
whatever
being
you say,
oppressed and no one. What?
Gooey? Wait, no. He punched down with that joke. Let's punch up.
Well, I'm saying, yeah. So in terms of someone's trying to get you with a barb, you're saying up the work a little bit. Let's see if we can dial it in a little bit.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah.
So anyway, this place in Spain that you go to, Jen, just listen, I'm not even going to ask any questions about it. I'm just going to say keep putting words together as you think about this place in Spain and go now.
Okay.
Communal vision, actually, 1 second. From Larry Pickle Jar. Jen sucks old men's penises so she can stay in a house. Continue.
Can you repeat that? No.
Larry Pickle Jar said
can you repeat that before I go?
Yeah. So Larry Pickle Jar said, Jen sucks old men's penises so she can stay in a house.
Okay. All right. I'm
Listen,
ready to...
Get back to Spain, one foot in front of the other. I just need some words from you, Jen. Put it together.
Okay. All right, ready?
Yes.
So there's a place. And we can... Well, we walk lightly. And then sometimes you have to flee on foot. And sometimes, if you're confident enough, you can, jump up. And that takes you kind of flying. Look down, I don't know. It looks like a terrible place, but then you end up at a school, and there's a place of I don't know. They teach what is an auditorium, and then you have to find alligators and stomp on snakes and cats. Yeah, dreams. Just dreams. Is this
and,
good,
and
Leslie?
when you wake up from this dream, how do you feel?
Exhausted. These are old dreams. But, oh, God, they still keep coming. But, yes, tired,
Tree
Leslie.
brain, thank you.
Tired. Do you have dreams?
Absolutely, certainly do, yes.
Leslie, can you tell me a dream?
Certainly, I'll share a dream with you. Very quickly, I have a recurring dream that I'm alone.
Yeah, that's my recurring dream.
Huh?
Okay, that's my recurring dream.
So here's my main recurring dream as of late. I'm sitting at my kitchen table. Nothing on the walls. The only furniture is the table and the chair that I'm sitting on in my kitchen.
Ugh.
And there's sort of a faint drone coming from all directions at once. A faint drone. It sounds very familiar, but also, it's very alarming. I know that it shouldn't necessarily be conscious
what does
right
it
now.
sound like? What does it sound like, though, Leslie?
I couldn't possibly reproduce that for you. I couldn't possibly.
Yeah, is it deep? Is it high?
It's like a flat E, on the piano.
Yeah.
It's there. It's ish there, but there's a lot of overtones, and it's impossible to describe. So anyway, as I was saying, I sit in front of my kitchen table with a jar of mayonnaise in front of me, just looking at it. And I become so frustrated by something inside of me. Something so frustrating happens, and I grab the jar of mayonnaise and I smash it against the wall. The glass breaks.
Is it glass or
there's
plastic?
Mayonnaise all over the wall.
Is it glass or plastic,
it occurs
Leslie?
to me that guests are coming. And I sort of try to sort of wipe it off the walls, but I know it's like, what am I doing? I'm never going to get all this off the wall. I don't even have any fucking furniture. That's my dream as of late.
Okay, wait, Leslie. Number one, it's on REM video. And are you okay?
I'm great. I'm absolutely great.
Okay.
We don't need to do that song and dance, Jen.
Okay, no. Cool. But was it glass or I was shouting to you? I was trying to get you out of the dream. I don't know if you remember that because you were so focused. Was the mayonnaise jar glass or plastic?
No, it was glass.
Oh shit, ass dude. Yo, you're fucked. You're fucked up.
I like to see it as a battle that I return to a dojo that I'll be released from once I defeat the foe.
Okay.
The foe. Well, namaste.
Yeah,
But
whatever
listen,
you call
Jen,
it, man.
Jen, all due respect.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I got this. I've got my dream life on lock. I don't.
Dude, you
expect
totally
anyone
have
that
it,
calls
dude.
into
No,
this
you're
show to be able to tell me what my dreams are about.
Okay, excuse me, sir. Were you in the flying place?
Oh God,
where
you
we run from rape?
Namaste.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. I don't. To think that the arrogance of that, to step up and act like you could possibly have the first clue. Namaste, dead body. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for that subscription. Genuinely, namaste to you. But to think that you could have the first clue about what's going on in my mind, Jen, you can't even see past 6 inches in front of your nose, Jen. And to come up to me and act like you can all of a sudden demystify something as profound as my mind and my subconscious. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
So we're talking about dreams tonight, right?
Yes, we are. What's something I can call you tonight?
You can call me Arya. That's my name.
Arya. It's good to meet you, Arya. Have you called before?
No, I haven't. This is actually my first time.
Namaste. Everybody, can we please welcome Arya to the program? Namaste to you, Arya. Blessings. It's good to have you on board, Arya. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Leslie?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I feel great tonight.
That's good. I am too.
Wonderful. Well, Arya, take me in to dreams. It sounds like you got something loaded up in the chamber, ready to shoot out into the space of explorations. Let's go.
So, I actually had a dream last night.
Talk
this
to
is
me about
actually a pretty strange dream, and most of my dreams tend to be, they look like real life, but some aspects are just a little off.
Something's a little off, yeah.
So in this dream, I had just finished some business at some location, and I was about to leave to drive away.
Okay.
And I go in my car, and I decide I know my way home from here. I just have to go. I don't know. I guess I just knew I had to go to a certain direction, so I didn't put the location of my home in my phone, so I had no GPS. And I left to start driving, and I go to the direction I think I need to go. And I begin going onto an on-ramp, but this on-ramp slants into the sky. And I realize too late, and then at a certain point, I just fall back into the air in my car. And once I hit the ground, I wake up.
So you kind of soar through the sky in your car, and then you just crash on the ground.
This on-ramp, it slanted kind of gradually into the sky. So I couldn't tell at first that I was going up, but once I was at a point that the angle was high enough for my car to fall backwards, I just kind of soared through the sky and I fell to the ground.
Well, this is pretty straightforward. How do you feel when you wake up?
Honestly, someone would expect me to feel scared, but I think I realized in the dream that it was a dream, whereas my other nightmares, they feel like real life. So
you're saying to me that normally this might scare you, but you've had this dream so many times that you're sort of defeating it, sort of.
No, I'm saying it seems like a dream that would scare you when you wake up, but the end of the dream was so dreamlike that I could tell.
Larry Picklejar, thank you so much for the gifted subscription to Dishman Dishes. Namaste to you, Dishman Dishes. Blessings to you. Please enjoy the tools and benefits therein. Namaste. And Larry Picklejar, namaste to you. As always, thank you for that gifted sub. Namaste. Now, listen. Something not scary to you, but you assume that other people would find this scary.
Yeah, well,
which feels good.
being in the car and falling to the ground.
Yeah.
It
And you
seems
see
like a
other
scary
people
thing to live.
sort of peeing in their diapers and crying
Yeah, of course.
to their mamas. Maybe
Crying
going
in
to
their
the-
little diapers in the bed, yeah.
Going to the refrigerators, getting a bottle of pumped
Maybe
breast
some
milk,
string cheese.
some string cheese. Going to the living room, and maybe catching a Teletubbies or two.
Yeah, of course.
But you wake up and you're like, that was cool because I am strong.
Yeah, and I realized it was a dream towards the end of it. So it wasn't as much of a surprise as some of my other nightmares would have been.
Let's do a quick exercise. Ready? Let's do a
Okay,
quick
yeah, I'm
word
ready.
association real fast because I need some other details. I'm going to start with a
Yeah.
word. You just say the first word that comes to mind. We'll go back and forth like that, okay? Do not
Okay.
overthink it. There are no wrong answers. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to your mind. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Blanket.
Soft.
Hard.
Fridge.
Shelf.
Wood.
Mantle.
Metal.
Trophy.
Joshua.
Tree.
Wood.
Mantle.
Joshua.
Derek.
Man.
Woman.
Joshua.
You can't keep saying the same word.
I mean, you said to say yes to my mind, did you not?
Yeah, but you're being lazy.
Okay, we can go again.
Okay.
How about I start this time?
Yeah, you start.
Okay, we'll start back. Woman.
Man.
Person.
Candle.
Josh.
Listen, I think I've gotten what I need. I've gotten
I'm
what
sorry.
I need.
I'm sorry, Leslie.
It's about
I'm
as what I
sorry.
expected. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Arya. Now, listen, I think if you are truly strong, I want you to find yourself in this dream next time and push yourself. Challenge whatever hidden demon is in the wings to come out and face you. Because right now what it sounds like is you're skirting by the real meat on the bones. Because right now we did this thing. You're constipated. Your mind is fearfully running towards a familiar place, a familiar comforting place, comforting story that you're strong, a dominant force in your dreams while others are weak. You're avoiding something. There's a true demon somewhere in that dream, and I need you to find it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And anything else before we move on tonight?
Sorry about the Joshua thing. It's just someone I'm really obsessed with.
No. I was pushing you on purpose. You actually, you really gave me a lot of what I needed to find out. Because I want to make sure I want to get you on the right path tonight, Arya. I don't want to send you on a wild goose chase, chasing something that is just completely wrong for you.
Well, thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that.
Of course. Anything for you. Well, Arya, it was fantastic to speak to you. You've been terminated. Namaste. Namaste, Larry Pickle Jar. Thank you so much for those bits. Blessings to you. And also... Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
This is Zombie Jamboree, Leslie.
Zombie, what was the last one?
Jamboree, like a party?
Zombie Jamboree.
Party?
Yeah. Is this your first time calling?
This is my first time calling, yeah. Well, I called in a few times. I was really excited to call in.
I know. Listen, Zombie Jamboree. I'm so you're officially the first caller of the night. You
That's fine.
You didn't get to go into any business. Larry
I got
Pickle
nothing
Jar.
better to do.
Namaste. Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Zombie Jamboree. Blessings to you,
Thank
Larry.
you.
and also blessings to Zombie Jamboree. You enjoy that. You enjoy that, okay? Now, Zombie, listen, you never need to apologize. I just need to get through the things I need to get through in order to guide the exploration as it happens. Now,
Sure.
You've got some energy, you've got some eagerness. Before I front load this call with a bunch of Leslie bias, let's just talk to you, Zombie. I want to talk to you. What talk to me about that eagerness. Did you have something in specific to share?
So yeah, I must have been having a real exciting dream this morning. See, I'm doing a 180-day stream here, and my friends all caught me touching my Dwangus, and they got a video of it here. So I'm wondering, what would compel me, knowing subconsciously that I'm on stream to do that type of thing, for them to all catch me doing that.
Well, you sound like a pervert, and
oh my,
not just a pervert, but sort of a latently empowered pervert, which I think is really interesting. And actually, and I don't mean that derogatorily. I mean that like you're at the right place. Now, those of you that have been coming to Explorations for a while know what I'm talking about. You know that for somebody to admit to their own perversion on the outset, not to run from their perversion, this exactly is the work of the program. Namaste. Now, Zombie, you might see this as a bad thing, but here we see this as a good thing. I think it's good that you whacked off on camera. Was it on Twitch, Kick, YouTube? What platform was it?
You think it was good? It was on Twitch. We're on Twitch.
I don't know what kind of forum you're dealing with. If it was a sort of lazy, sort of like kind of embarrassed, like were you hunched over?
No, it looks in the video. I rolled over. I spread it out. I just was starting to go to town there.
So you were sort of horizontal on bed. And you rolled away from the camera.
Yeah. That's right.
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think a lot of people might say scrub the VOD. They might say apologize profusely.
Oh, there was no nudity.
Well, that's good for TOS reasons. I understand that.
Yeah.
But listen to me. I think, did the people that criticize you for this, did it seem like they ultimately were kind of intrigued and wanted to see more?
I think so.
Yeah, I feel that too.
I think they do, Leslie.
So listen, I think it's very clear what you need to do. I think you need, whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on Kick, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Rumble, whether it's Vaughn.live, whether it's any of these other kind of just retarded platforms. I think what you need to do is, the cat's out of the bag. You're a fucking pervert, all right? No, there's no going back. You knew that you were on camera, and you tugged your shit anyway. So what I think you need to do is, don't let them back you into a corner. Don't let them make you feel ashamed. I think you need to get naked, fully face the camera, spread your legs, slap yourself on the titties a couple times. Am I right? And then tug on your shit. Rub, like, cradle your balls.
Well, but we're gonna get banned though, aren't I?
Well, if you do that on Twitch, yeah, probably.
Yeah, if we get banned, we have to reset 180 more days. We can't. I don't know. Maybe I do it on the final day.
Oh, okay. So you're on the final day of 180 days of streaming right now.
No. We're only 10% in. That's what I'm saying. So, and now we have to restart. And that what I'm saying is, if I do it on the final day, then it's fine. Then we don't have to restart. But can I make it that long? Is what I'm thinking now.
Oh yeah, you definitely can. Tease it out. Use it as a promotional marketing thing.
Okay,
at the end of this, you could draw up diagrams, explain, get a little Kickstarter going. This is going to be amazing for you in your life. Because listen, my beefy weeps, namaste to you, welcome to the program. You are this pervert. A pervert is going to... What's more exciting to read about than hearing tale that you will get to watch a pervert jack off on camera? I can think of very little more exciting than that offer.
Right. I think you're right. And maybe we can move this on to OnlyFans. Really push it to the limit. I think
you're talking.
You're right. All publicity is good publicity. I love it.
Yeah, and the people that are criticizing you, they're the ones that most desperately want to see your penis while being jacked off, and they're just not comfortable with it. So listen, haters are fans. Don't let them get you down. I'm looking forward to the penultimate stream in this streak because I want to see you jack off. I really do.
All right. Well, you know what? I really appreciate that too, Leslie. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Good luck to you. You just been terminated. Namaste. Greatest ally, Israel. Now, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. No, it does. It does. You were wrong. Greatest ally, Israel, over at YouTube saying that doesn't sound right. I love that. You're funny. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Leslie, it's Toaster.
Toaster, hey, Toasty, how you doing tonight, bud?
Hey, Leslie. I don't know how to say this. Oh, God, I feel so stupid saying this. Oh, God, I can't believe I'm saying this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. But, oh, my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Oh, my God. That sounds so stupid. It sounds so stupid. Oh, my God. Hello?
I'm right here.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm just gonna say it.
Everyone's saying spit it out. Jessica Bear says Toaster spit it out. Your tubing is OMG.
Okay, but the problem is it's like everyone's gonna be really mad at me when I say it because it's so stupid. And the longer I keep from saying it, the worse it's gonna be when I do say it. And I basically have to say it now. Oh no. So I should just say it. Right?
Just say it, Toaster. Yeah.
Okay. Just try not to be too mad at me, okay?
Listen, Toaster, I'm never truly, genuinely mad at you. I'm just trying to guide you to become yourself, like in the program.
Okay. That helps me feel a little bit better.
Continue. All right, so just rip off the Band-Aid. What's up?
Okay. It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
Well, development from chat. Notorious ROB says, do not say it. P-Chop says, never say it. Thank you, P-Chops. Thank you for contributing that perspective and your presence, as always. P-Chops. Shut up, P-Chops.
So maybe... Shout out P-Chops.
So are you going to do it or what?
I don't know. Well, maybe now people are saying... don't say it. Maybe I just shouldn't say it. Maybe that's the play.
Well, I think that there's a weak position of you. You came in wanting to say it. You should. Tenaris says don't say it. Mary Lou RJ says Jesus fucking Christ. I hate this bit.
Okay, maybe I just won't say it because I have another thing I could talk about too. I have a dream, so maybe I'll just skip that and I'll never say it. Okay.
Communal Vision from Larry Picklejar. Communal Vision. Larry Picklejar says say it.
Ah, Jesus. So now I have people telling me to say it. Now I have people telling me not to say it. What am I going to do? Do you think I should just say it? Should I just say it? What do you think? Leslie, what do you think?
Jessica Bears with a Communal Vision coming in. We've got either you say it and it sucks or you don't say it and it sucks. They both suck, according to Jessica here.
Yeah, that's kind of where I got myself cornered in a corner. I mean, what do you want? What do you want me to do? You were telling me to say it.
I think you should, you called up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I have two things to say. That was just one of them. But I mean, I don't have to say it. But I could say it. Or I could just move on to the next thing. What do you think I should do, Leslie? Leslie?
Well, I think you should. I mean, my vote is that you should say it.
Okay. Okay, I want to do what you want to do because I like you the most.
Perfect. And I think that's the strongest way to, I mean, these other people, who are they? You know? What are they doing?
Yeah, then they're always like mean to me anyway, so
yeah, exactly.
Screw them.
And I care about you, and that's genuine. We're best friends.
We are best friends. We're still best friends.
Communal Vision,
I'm gonna say
I am 100%
okay.
sure Toaster has nothing to say, and that's from Phil.
No, this is the thing. It's like, oh God, it's so stupid. I hate myself for even bringing this up.
Just say it.
But then after I say this, we can just move on to the next thing. Or we could talk about it, whatever. But anyway, okay, I'm just gonna go into it, whatever. I started this, I'll end it. Right?
Yeah, go for it. Say it.
Okay. You did this. You did the thing again where you keep the phone lines. You have the phone lines open before you say that you're gonna open them, and people call in and they become the first caller of the day, even though like I'm over here waiting patiently for you to say the lines are open so I can call in and be the real first caller of the day. Do you know what I mean? Do you even listen to me every time I tell you about this?
Yeah,
it happened again.
Listen, you know that I do this. Toaster,
yeah, but you don't always do it. You don't always do it.
Hold on. Are you saying that this is the thing that you didn't want to say?
Yes.
I do that almost every single stream.
No, because you used to say the lines are open, and then you would open the lines, and before that the lines wouldn't be open. And then recently you started doing this stupid shit where you don't.
What's the stupid shit that I do?
The stupid shit is where you have the lines open at the start of the show without even saying they're open, and then people just call in, and then you have to put them on hold, and then they ruin the magic of being the first caller of the day because they're calling in before the official announcement of the lines being open. Like, I've explained this to you like multiple times. I've explained this to you so many times.
Toaster. You're right. You know, I should take a page out of Explorations with Toaster. I should watch and how you do it. I should watch the flow of how Explorations with Toaster runs over at the channel that you've devoted your whole fucking life to developing. You've been terminated. Disciple, thank you so much for those bits. Bless you. Terminated. And you know, I honestly thought it was going to be juicier than that. That was trying. That was a trying period of time. Fair is fair. Call back, Toaster, says Larry Pillajar. Listen, greatest ally Israel, there's no fairness. I'm here to model a sort of microcosm of the universe as it exists. There is not a single universal rule of any field of science that there's no universal law of fairness. It's not part of like physics. It's not part of relativity. It's not part of biology. It's not part of chemistry. Nobody cares about that. That's not real. All right, I'll never be fair and I won't apologize. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
I don't want to clog up the fucking phone lines, but fuck you, Toaster. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going to pull my own intestines out. I'm going to strangle you with them, Toaster. And I'm going to watch you. Oh, yeah, namaste.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you. Oh, how did you know it was me?
Because it's very, and you've been terminated. I mean, it's very obvious to me. I mean, I don't think anyone else has a problem, calling that one. And everyone knows what you sound like. And as much as I appreciated you voicing your sentiment. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey Leslie, it's Toaster again. I'm only calling back because Larry Picklejar requested that I call back, and also for 2 other reasons. The second reason is because I wanted to apologize for saying all of that. I knew I shouldn't have said it.
And you've been
terminated.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Larry. Appreciate that. Appreciate the bits, and also, I don't know if Toaster's ever really going to get to the point, and he might not literally ever get to the point. And that's part of the enigma that is Toaster. I love it. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie.
Okay, so Larry got that one? He got him?
Larry terminated Toaster just now, yeah.
Oh, thank God in heaven. And Larry, I'm just waiting. I just wait.
Normally when somebody doesn't move like this, it doesn't work out.
What?
Larry likes the hunt. Larry likes the chase.
Okay. Let's talk about dreams. I dream that.
Oh no! Someone else anonymously
Toaster doesn't
you.
exist.
Namaste.
Oh yeah.
708-240-8953. Tonight we're talking about dreams. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Leslie, it's Toaster. One more time. This is the last time I'm going to call in. This is the last time I'm going to call in today. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it.
All right.
You can actually
because
write
you didn't
to
let
me,
me get...
Leslie Tanner, at P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Send me gifts. Send me a little note, a little letter. You could do anything. I'll read it live on air. I'll open it live on air. I will give you the advice that you need. I will give it extra special attention if you write me a physical letter. Blessings to you. Yeah, chat, I might miss it. I might miss it in chat, but I won't miss it in a good old-fashioned letter.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Leslie Tanner.
Shout out Leslie Tanner. Awesome. So, are we going to get to the point, or what's going on?
Yeah. Because I was going to say the third reason I called back was because
standard.
I had a dream. that I had recently. And
you can write to me, Leslie Tanner, at P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. This can include gifts, offerings. Somebody very presciently sent me a brick, the first brick of the coming compound at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Letters, I will give you special, very focused advice. P.O. Box 47621.
Hello?
Yep, and it's to you, Toaster. Go ahead.
So the dream, I had a dream recently, and you're doing like a dream stream. So I thought maybe.
Yep, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. It is in the chat. It is. I won't be sticking my toaster in that toaster, says Blocks Bunny. So I think that's sexual, meaning someone's not going to have sex with you.
So wait, what?
Blocks Bunny has declared their lack of intent to have sex with your ass.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yes, that is exactly correct. What are you going to do?
Yep, can't. Yeah, just you got to move on, I guess.
And you've been terminated. Namaste.
But
Wonderful night.
oh my God.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Disciple to issue a psychic emergency, Cheer 300. Repeat, Cheer 300. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Thank you so much for the bits from both Larry and Disciple. Absolutely crushing. And every penny you send me goes directly into the program, directly into the compound. New caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight? Dave, I got it. You got it. First of all, guys, it's Dave. Yeah, that Dave. Dave, can you speak up? You're a little soft.
Can you hear me now?
One moment. Let me check. Go ahead and talk.
Hello, can you hear me now?
A little bit better, yeah.
Okay, how you doing?
Dave, I'm doing great. I'm absolutely doing wonderfully tonight. Talk a bit loud. Yeah, can you talk a little bit louder?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, but it is soft. Do you have some crazy little contraption over there?
No, this is the phone I'm calling as I'm calling you as normal.
There's no crazy Bluetooth or anything like that?
No, it's right in my it's normal.
Well, listen, Dave, we're going to do our best, though. I'm going to lower the music down over here so we can hear you, because please be offended, namaste to you. Now, Dave, listen, I don't want to detract from the hoots and hollers that certainly are ringing through the chat right now, Dave, because it's been a while since you joined us. Dave, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited about the P.O. box. I'm going to send you a lot of healthy goods.
Please do. I'd love to advertise your wares.
Yes, I want you to open up all the boxes that I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you healthy food. I'm going to inundate you. I'm going to send you an avalanche of healthy goods.
An avalanche of health on me, Leslie Tanner. That is extremely exciting to think about, because and we're going to know exactly where we get this, or exactly the origin point of this avalanche, Dave.
Absolutely, yes.
Now, because there are a handful of people tuning in right now as we speak, tuning in from New York City.
Oh, wow, no kidding.
Yeah, so they're going to be able to visit you, potentially speaking, once this, I'm very excited. This is extremely generous of you, Dave, to offer a gift like that, especially in the wheelhouse of your relative authority.
Well, it's the least I can do for you, saving my life.
Saving his life. Chat, now, I want you to note the language that Dave just used. We did not rehearse this call, Dave, right?
No.
And actually, Communal Vision from Larry Picklejar. Can't wait to read this. Is Dave the guy who owns the failing health food store within a store?
Well, it's not stale. Well, I don't even want it. I'm not even going to get into a verbal back and forth with you. But my business is thriving.
Leslie should auction off a chance to meet Dave. And that's from Jessica. Would you like something like that?
Jessica, yes, absolutely, yes.
We can have a little auction like that. Also, Dave, you know what? I got to tell you, I don't mean to interrupt you because I want to talk more about this health food stuff and also get a dream from you. But listen, the other night we had a brand new sort of session within Explorations, a sort of a dating game show, sort of. It's called Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. And Dave, I would absolutely love it if you could participate sometime.
Well, I didn't know that. I would love to be on that. I would love it.
I know. I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm like, how is this not happening currently? How did you miss the very first one? Because the very first one was Tuesday. It was an amazing success. Phil Z, I'm heading to NYC soon. Can you recommend a good place for a coffee enema? You know anything about that?
No, I don't know about that. It's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Okay, so doesn't know anything about a coffee enema. Good question, though. Good question, Phil. Appreciate you. Thanks. No. Yeah, listen, the next one, I'm going to bug you about it, but the next one is March 9th. We're going to do it monthly, but I'll bug you about it as we head in there. Do you ever check Discord?
I'm going to circle it on my calendar now. I'm going to be there. March 9th, I will be there.
Yeah, you got to get in there because I think your level of game, your level of sauce is kind of needed, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. Well, of course, not to mention me being a bachelor for the last 5 years.
Yeah, and not with a wealth of experience, knowledge of self, and also that good old visible dick root.
Absolutely. Well, that's my claim to fame right now. I mean, I wake up every day. I go, I can't believe the incredible body that I've transformed into.
Wonderful. Yeah, and
you were the catalyst. You were the catalyst. I'm the man I am today because of you.
Yeah, that's right, Dave. That's 100% correct. I think there's something, and guys, those of you that are new here to the program, Explorations, you're wondering what this is about. Seems chaotic. How could this possibly affect somebody? Well, listen, look no further than the people whose lives I've changed through the program. People like Dave, whose life I literally saved, whose body I gave Dave the tools to carve a six-pack and a dick root out of his old body. And tell us about that old body, Dave.
It was 300 pounds of shit.
300 pounds of shit, sad, pathetic shit.
And that's not an understatement. It was grotesque. I was grotesque.
Grotesque. A grotesque human being, to look at it would be, would take quality from your life. I could literally be in a fucking gutter. That's what dude said. Namaste. Now, listen, Dave, I'm sorry. Continue that thought.
I was just lying around in the pool of my own piss and shit.
Larry Picklejaw with a communal vision. 300 pounds of shit is what you experience when shopping at Dave's health food store.
Oh. 300 pounds of shit is what you can shed when you shop at Dave's health food store.
There we go. Now, I'm going to bug you. I'm going to bug you on Discord as we head into infatuation season next month, okay?
Listen, I'm circling it today. I'm circling it on my calendar today. I'm in there.
Wonderful, and we'll get you in the mix. So there'll be more details coming on that. Now listen, you've given a little bit of light to the doubters, to the newcomers who are trying to figure what this is about. You've promised us an avalanche of health foods by which we will be able to change our physical health. Another gift. Now, can you give me a third gift tonight? Can you talk to me about your dreams, Dave? Is there a recurring dream that you've been having recently that you would like to share with us?
Actually, it's very fortuitous that I called tonight because I had a dream. It was a nightmare. I saw Madam Web.
So you had a dream, it was a nightmare, and it was the actual conscious viewing of the recent film, Madam Web.
It was
Now,
like
listen, you pissed somebody off because Larry Pickle Jar just terminated you, Dave. Namaste. Apparently we got a namaste kick viewers. Blessings to you. Go ahead and smash that follow. We're trying to get the numbers up on kick, please, because we've got the light of explorations to share. The light of explorations to share to you. Namaste. And hello, caller. I know who this is. Go ahead.
Well, I hope he saved up his money, because I'm going to keep calling, and you're going to make a lot of money now, Leslie. You should be thanking me. You're going to make a lot of money now.
We'll see.
Because that cocksucker, I can't believe we're back to this. I mean, has he not grown up? Has he not matured at all?
I think the answer is pretty obvious there.
I mean, we're talking about something important. We're talking about the shithole movie of Madam Web.
Now, talk to me. Talk to me about Madam Web before anything else gets underfoot. Talk to me about Madam Web. Why you said described it as a nightmare? Go ahead.
It was absolutely the worst movie I've ever seen.
Worst movie you've ever seen. Why is that?
Because the actors were like in a coma. There was nothing going on. I don't know where this $80 million went. It was like, watching a film in quicksand. It was like nothing was going on.
Now, $80 million. Where do you think that $80 million went?
I have no idea. I think it's some kind of Ponzi scheme, because this film cost maybe $10 million.
Larry Picklejar says, Dave, what is worse, the movie or the diarrhea that you give people through your health food?
I'd say the movie.
Slipper House with a communal vision. Does this bozo know where Gary Coleman went? Heard he's keeping it greasy in NYC. Any news?
Gary Coleman had passed away many years ago.
Yeah, so hopefully that gets you to where you need to be, Slipper House. Namaste. Gary Coleman's dead. R.I.P. Rest in power. Now, why did you go see Madam Web in the first place?
Because I heard, that it was one of the worst movies of all time, and I was curious to see how, because I don't, sometimes they say something, and it's really not that bad. But this was really bad. And there was nobody in the theater. There was like 12 people in the theater.
Was it worth it? Because there's 4 young starlets in it. Was it at least, easy on the eyes in that respect?
You know what a disgrace. You have Sydney Sweeney in the movie, who's a beautiful girl, great body, and they don't even show it. What's the point?
I guess some people would, that's a fantastic question. That's a fantastic question, and one I would love to see posed to the the movie producers and what have you. Because I'm not a movie guy. I'm not an art guy. I'm not a writer guy. I don't understand any of that. But so that's a question that I would ask. If you're writing kind of a piece of shit movie, and you have one of the most expensive bodies in the world in your movie, why wouldn't you buoy this bitch up? Put a life vest on this shitty film of yours. Put the shape of a breast, a single breast, pop a titty out.
I mean, the least they could do, show her in bra and panties, something.
That's what I'll bet the writers were like, I'm gonna write whatever here because I know that we're gonna at least pop one titty out, keep this thing afloat.
I mean, have you seen this woman in real life?
No.
She's like a Barbie doll come to life. I mean, she has like a perfect body.
There's, and if you've got a shitty movie on your hands and you got that kind, that's what I'm saying. I see the logic there is what I'm trying to communicate to you.
And you cast her and you cover her up from head to toe. Literally, she was covering
Maybe they couldn't
up
afford it.
from neck.
Maybe she said, "Listen, if we're doing if you need me to pop titty out, this is going to cost like another $80 million, and you've been terminated. Namaste. Bye, Larry. Larry just fucking put the kibosh on you." Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you?
Listen, I'm going to make this quick. I'll be there March 9th. God bless you, and I'm going to send you a shitload of healthy food. You got it?
Absolutely. Namaste, you've been terminated again. But absolutely, I'll be waiting for it. Now, Neil Breen is sexier. Love that. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. You've been terminated.
Thank you.
So we got that termination in. I hate it when I have dreams about work. Why can't I get paid for that? Says Borealis Black. Now that's an interesting question. Can we bill our work for, having our subconscious express and simulate the experience of being at work? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Mickey.
Mickey, namaste to you. Welcome back to the program, Mickey. I recognize you. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing it. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm on a sort of cloud nine, as they say, just having a wonderful evening with my community. What brings you in tonight, Mickey?
Nothing. I just saw you streaming, so I wanted to talk to you.
Namaste. Well,
so
tonight, Mickey, we're talking about dreams. Mickey. You're doing a quick little dipstick test, oil change, tune up, checking the brake fluid, looking under the hood. Namaste. Thank you, Larry Picklejar, for that gifted sub. Blessings to you, Larry Picklejar. Namaste to you. Also to you. But Mickey, we're doing a quick tune-up on the old caboose that is the subconscious mind through our dreams. Now, do you have a dream that you can recall right now, recurring or not, that you'd like to share with the community?
Yes.
Please, take me inside. Take me inside your subconscious mind.
So it was last night, I fell asleep, Then I dreamed it was in a small town nestled amidst rolling hills, and there lived a young man named Joshua. He was vibrant and full of life, yet he felt like he didn't quite fit in with the traditional values of his community. One day, while wandering through the local farmer's market, Joshua stumbled upon a peculiar sight, a man with a twinkle in his eye and a pickle jar in hand. That was Mr. Hodge, a seasoned farmer known for his eccentricity and love of pickling. As Joshua struck up a conversation with Mr. Hodge, he couldn't help but be drawn to his warmth and kindness. They formed an unlikely friendship, bonding over their shared love of gardening and homemade preserves. Little did Joshua know, Mr. Hodge had a secret of his own. He was in a loving relationship with a man named Larry Picklejar, a talented artist who lived on the outskirts of town. When Joshua finally met Larry Picklejar, it was as if the pieces of his heart fell into place. Larry Picklejar's quirky charm and creative spirit captivated Joshua in an instant, and before he knew it, he was falling deeply in love. Despite the whispers and stares from their conservative neighbors, Joshua, Mr. Hodge, and Larry Picklejar remained unapologetically themselves. Together, they cultivated a garden of love and acceptance, where differences were celebrated rather than scorned. As the seasons changed and the years passed, their bond only grew stronger, proving that love knows no boundaries, not even in the most unlikely of places.
Let me stop you. Now, in your dream, it was proved to you that love has no boundaries? Phil Z with a communal vision. This sounds like a parable told by Jesus, except super shitty.
Wow. I mean, that's incredible.
That's from the community right there. Now, I do have a question, though. Now, it sounds like, this sounds like you're narrativizing a lot of what's going on. You're adding a lot of literary form to this dream, and I'm worried that it might be encroaching on the experience and telling of the dream itself. So, one thing in particular, it proved to you that love has no boundaries. Now, did it prove to you or to the world that love has no boundaries? Take me inside of that. I'm trying to understand.
So, I wanted that, like, for this stream, I really felt like this message was to the world, not just myself. That's why I'm here to share it.
So you're saying that it proved sort of objectively that love has no boundaries?
Yes.
So does that mean, take me inside of that. So you love everyone?
Yes. I love you, Leslie.
I love you as well. Namaste. Well, you're an explorer. Of course I love you. But there are people that are trying to kill me.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
Mickey, yeah. No, let's keep this realistic. Now, I understand that's a nice little bumper sticker that you shared with us, but I want this to be 100% clear. There are people out there right now trying to stop this program and snuff me out from existence. How does that make you feel? Do you love them?
No, you're lying. No.
Mickey, I'm not fucking around.
You're lying, Leslie.
What you sound like are you not taking this seriously? You sound like you're fucking around.
I am.
You sound like you're doing a bit.
I'm not. Please, Leslie, don't die.
Well, they're gonna try to kill me again. It's just a matter of if, not when. Or when, not if. No, talk to me about that. Now, do you love them?
I love you. I don't love them.
So it sounds like there's a boundary to love.
The message was a lie.
Wait, is that what you were going to say eventually?
No. You made me realize. Thank you, Leslie.
Oh, namaste to you, Mickey. Well, it's my pleasure. I knew something was right. Now, this is what happens. You should next time you have a dream, because I agree that you had a dream in there. I think there's something, but you got to let it wash over you, all right? Don't get in there and try to learn anything from it. That's dangerous.
Okay.
Bring it to here, and we can sort through it together.
Yeah. See, like, when I try to go to sleep, it's like those little shitty TikTok videos where they, like, you can control yourself while you're inside the dream and do, like, unspeakable things type, You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you got to bring your dreams to me. I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But that's exactly why you need to bring those dreams here, and for the love of God, stop trying to interpret them. What was all that horseshit you were saying? I was so worried about you.
Yeah.
I learned that love has no boundaries. It's like, that made me want to throw up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I should kill myself. That's my bad.
Well, that's a different question. I'm not saying don't, but we'll deal with that later too. But just bring that here, okay?
Bad. Yes, sir.
Namaste to you. Anything else to share with the community, Mickey?
Yeah, there's actually, it happened last week, when you were talking about should you kill dogs or something like that.
Right, yeah.
I wanted to talk about my friend Pablo. He actually beats the shit out of his dogs, I just wanted you to know that.
Oh, well, that's fantastic to hear. You should tell Pablo to call into the program and send Pablo my namastes.
Well, he's actually a moron, so I don't think he would do that, but I mean...
Well, that's fine. We have plenty of morons and retards here, Mickey.
Yeah. Yeah, he would fit right in.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He'll fit in like a hand in a glove. Okay, all right. I've had enough of this. I don't know what kind of mentally ill that young man is, but I don't like that he's doing a bit. Namaste, Larry Pickle Jar. You're reading my mind exactly. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hey, Leslie, this is actually Arya again.
Arya, good to hear from you. Yep.
I recalled another dream I just want to share with you, see if you could get any messages from it.
Right. Let's chat. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this dream is also related to driving, but I was actually driving down the road that has my neighborhood on it in the stream, and I stop at a red light that I visit often, and I think I'm in a car with someone else, and the car in front of us, it's a Prius, but it's a self-driving Prius. So I assume the stream is set in the future, and for some reason, I don't know why, me and my friend hijacked the car, and it seems the passengers in the car don't really care. And although it is a self-driving car, you're also able to drive it yourself. And we take the car and we take it into a parking lot, and we do donuts in the self-driving Prius. And that's all I can remember from the dream.
Did the passengers stay in while you did donuts?
Yeah, they did. They didn't really seem to care, and I actually recall them giving us the keys, and we kind of just left the car, and we had the keys. So I don't know how they left that parking lot.
Have you ever done this in real life? Are you the kind of person that hijacks cars?
No, not really.
Or done donuts?
Not really. I drive a 2005 Camry myself, so
okay.
Can't really do donuts in that.
One tub, yeah, that's a single tub approach there. And now with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you the same thing that I told you earlier, Arya. Now, before you were flying, there's something impotent about your dreams. You're not the kind of person that would steal a car, but you did. You hijacked technology. You found somebody asleep at the wheel, so to speak, and you're like, I'm gonna assert myself. I'm gonna do some cool shit, but literally they don't even care.
Yeah.
I think, and I think this is a little more meat on the bones as opposed to your last stream, as to underline there. This is a message coming from your subconscious that you feel impotent. There's a limp dick version of you inside the subconscious mind that you are not squaring with.
A limp dick version, okay. So how do you think I can square with this version?
Well, I just think you are it. I think that's firstly the first step is to realize you are one and the same with this version of yourself that's screaming from your subconscious mind. And I think it's just to draw pictures of yourself with a limp penis, or sort of jack off, but as soon as you start to get a little hard, stop and just kind of get mad at yourself. Or I don't know. I have a dream. You could do mayonnaise play. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with mayonnaise to sort of unlock the inner impotence of the subconscious mind.
I've heard of that dream that you had with the mayonnaise.
There's a lot of mayonnaise work that you can do, but that's more of a one-on-one thing we can work out together. But in the meantime, I just journal. I journal about how you feel like you have a little dick and that you'll never really be anything and that everybody walks all over you and stuff like that. Just start there, okay?
Leslie, can I just interject in here a little?
Sure.
It sounds to me that you... I'm sorry to make assumptions here, but are you projecting, Leslie?
No, I'm not.
Okay, very well.
Good question, but no. Namaste. Anything else?
No, that was it. Just wanted to give you another dream and just wishing you a good rest of this.
Wonderful. No, I think that really that dream really cleared it up for me. So I think we know what,
more of a message to it.
I think we know where we're landing the plane now. Well, okay. Namaste to you, Arya. I want to thank you for being so doggedly committed to our theme tonight, dreams on explorations.
Yeah, namaste to you as well.
Namaste to you.
All right, goodbye.
Guys, I have to take a piss. So we're going to close the lines for a moment, and I'm going to piss, and then we'll be back. We'll be back. Allow this time to sort of learn about the community of devoted light, but also refocus your mind's eye and sort of bring that energy in to focus inside of you in each of if you deal with chakras, or you deal with like a DDR pad. Find exactly what it is the buttons are and allow your mind's eye to focus on the weight of the framework of the mind through each of those as which it exists. Namaste, guys. I'm going to take a piss. And I'll be right back in just a moment. Namaste to each of you.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com, where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing.
Aldi brand Kool-Aid is just as good as the normal Kool-Aid. And if you're going to be like me, Leslie Tanner, and have a warm, casual time in the summer, then I think it's important that we keep this in mind, that Aldi brand Kool-Aid is just every bit as refreshing and tasty as name brand Kool-Aid. Bottoms up. I'll show you an example.
Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints, such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Now that is just a little taste of what you can expect over at the Community of Devoted Light, an ever-expanding library of videos, music downloads, monthly postcards, and the like. Namaste. So, caller, one moment. You mind holding on just for one moment?
Okay.
Okay. So, namaste. Now, again, to reiterate, I'd like to welcome the two newest members of the Community of Devoted Light, both Borealis Black and Sociopathogen, officially members of the Community of Devoted Light, and expect great things from the both of them as they continue to leap and bound and transform their lives with this absolutely life-changing technology presented through here and the program. Namaste. Namaste. So let's go ahead and get this new caller on the line. Back to business. Put the number back on the screen. And we got a caller ready to roll. Let's talk about some dreams. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
You can call me Pablo.
Pablo? Well, it's great to hear from you, Pablo. Is this your first time calling the program tonight?
Yes, it is, but, I actually have some very exciting news that I want to share.
Well, hold on one second, Pablo. I want to give you a real firm and warm welcome here to Explorations. Can everybody welcome Pablo to the program? Very exciting to have
let's go.
A new explorer joining the ranks of callers, coming off that back wall and really just jumping in the deep end, getting involved, getting excited, and truly putting the magic of this program to use in your life.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Pablo. And how'd you find us here? Have you been watching for a while or just tonight?
I've actually been watching it through, my friends actually recommended you, and I've been really following you. And you know what? Actually, I think one of them called before, and it was like about a story about something about dogs. And I just want to let you know I'm that Pablo from that story. Yeah.
Yeah. Your friend gave us good news that you actually beat the shit out of a dog. Then he's
exactly,
like, this guy's a moron. That's what your friend said about you.
Yeah. Sometimes they're a little mean. Yeah, sometimes.
It sounds like it. Maybe you should get yourself some new friends.
Yeah. But But before we move on to anything else, I wanted to share with you a dream that I had.
Please.
Okay, well, this dream took place like about, let's say, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I would say. And it was actually, I was in my living room, and I had my dogs right in front of me. They were called, my dogs, by the way, their names are called Mitchell and Hans, you know, very domesticated names. Yeah, you know.
Sure, yeah,
just,
sure,
you know.
certainly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, I saw the one that I normally do is with Hans. You know, it's a blonde dog, a schnauzer. And
sounds cute.
He was just, yeah, it's really cute. But, you know, he was just like yelling a lot and just, I think was expressing a lot of anger. So, you know, I wanted just to have some fun with him. So, you know, I just dragged him into a room, and then I just boom, 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 just with it. And we had a lot of fun together. I think that was just a really nice bonding experience, you know, just beating the shit out of my dog.
Let's go into that a little bit. So Hans is the dog that you beat the shit out of, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
And boom, boom, boom means, tell me exactly what you mean by that. Because, you know, that can mean a lot of different things to some different people.
Exactly. I know. And it was like, I was just like kind of like holding on to him, and then just like kind of pounding his body against like the mattress as a like, you know, as like a kind of like a roughhousing kind of, you know, environment. You know, I think my dogs really like that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you kind of threw him onto the mattress a couple times and just kind of roughhouse with him?
Yeah, a little thing. What is it?
Is this a dream, or did this happen?
Oh, it's a dream, by the way. I don't know, like, that's why I came to you. That's why I wanted to know, what does this dream mean? Like, because I've been trying to figure it out.
So, you went boom, boom, boom on the mattress to roughhouse, and I'm still trying to understand this a little more clearly. Now, this is a playful roughhouse. Did you like a normal person would, or did it go further than that?
No, it was definitely just normal. You know, it was just fun. You know, it's kind of like being with your friends and just, you know, kind of roughhousing with each other. You know, nothing crazy, but, you know, just having a fun time with each other.
Vision for you. Caller, I just know, and then you know, boom, boom, you know, kind of like you know, it's just you know. So that's from Sidewalk Enforcer for you.
Yeah, I don't know what that even means. Do you know what that means?
Not quite sure. I think you might. I think you might have been trying to play a little game with you, sort of make fun of you and have some jests.
I guess, yeah.
Fun.
I mean, some people just love to hate, and sometimes you just have to get away from that kind of crowd of people.
You know, 100%. If the people are, if you feel like someone's trying to snuff your light out, then you got to make sure that, you know. That's why here at Explorations we incentivize and encourage that kind of conflict. So. Listen,
wonderful.
And this is the dog that you had previously beat the shit out of. Did you kill the dog?
No, I would never do that. I don't support that kind of behavior.
You beat the shit out of the dog. Take us into that in real life.
I mean, it was more of like, just like, I don't know. I felt like he was acting up real bad, you know. I just didn't know what to do, always barking. I thought that maybe, you know, a little bit of discipline, like, you know, you would do for like a child could maybe work, but yeah, but it didn't really happen. Nothing really much happened. It was just kind of
sharing a whole lot of details. I need to know: did you kick him? Was there a weapon involved?
It was more of just hand to hand behavior. Just that was more. It was like kind of like it was kind of like similar to the dream where I was just kind of picking him up and kind of throwing him around the place, but, you know, he didn't really get hurt. It was just more of just like trying to see what he would just kind of deal up with, kind of like just testing out the waters a little bit. That's all. That's what I really did, and it happened for like maybe like a few minutes, but then he just kind of.
Well, listen, it sounds like you didn't actually beat the shit out of your dog.
No, I think my friends are blowing it a little bit out of proportion. It was more just like a test of discipline. It was more just trying to show my dog who he like just to make sure he's not trying to be someone he's not, because he's always barking at other big dogs, and I'm afraid that might lead to some
listen,
kind of
hold
situation.
on. I need to clear something up with you. Now,
yeah, what is it?
If you were to call and you've been terminated, namaste. Notorious ROB, slapping that fat cock onto the table, letting everyone know that he doesn't like this kind of stuff. Get out of here. Now I want... Let's see. Caller, hold on. We have a communal vision coming in. Do you think that the people who dream in black and white instead of color are defective, mediocre, or just really effective at conserving their... And it kind of just goes off. That's a good question. I think they're kind of dullards is the word I would use. I think their mind is weak constitution, not emotionally resilient. Yeah. I think that if they did start dreaming in color, it would probably just overwhelm them, and they just start crying and be less effective in their daily life. So their brain knows, dial it back. We need to go back a little bit with a sensorial experience. Namaste. So I do think that's weak and childish. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Well, I'm back. It's Mickey.
This is Mickey again?
Yeah. I took a power nap so I could call again.
Great. That sounds good. What did
What I dream about?
Yeah, what was your nap about?
Well, this was actually my first wet dream, and I really wanted to share it with you since
let's go into it. Yeah.
So connected. So in my dream, I was an Olympic gymnast doing a routine with a girl who lived upstairs. And when we cartwheeled past each other, we actually crashed our nether regions together, and our leotards ripped open, and my penis went in her. Her lower half transformed into the bottom half of Ursula from The Little Mermaid, and she kind of held me down, choked me, and tentacle raped every orifice except my ears while jerking me off. I woke up from the dream as I kind of started blacking out inside of it. So I touched myself in the bed, and that's when I realized I was awake.
No, this is terrific. This is terrific stuff. Yeah. I think this is the sort of, this is like getting a dilly bar from the subconscious mind. Yeah. It is a nice little gift, a nice little present, a nice little treat to have. And I think it's really great that, it became a sort of perverted sort of, you're having sex with a cartoon character thing. You're getting utterly dominated by not just this massively fat woman, but also just like a force of nature. I think that's really beautiful. Shows that you really respect women in general. I think that there's, in terms of learning more about your psyche, I think it's like opening the hood and knowing that the carburetor's working really good. Like we just tested out the carburetor, and the carburetor is up to snuff. We don't got to worry about the carburetor. Your jacking off ability is great. Okay, and hung up. Sounds good. Well, listen. Good luck. Good luck. I think he got a little scared. He shared that stuff about getting raped by Ursula, and then just kind of scurried off like a little raccoon with a flashlight on him. A little too much exposure for our young explorer Mickey. Oh, Cherish, I see your termination, and I'll be watching for you, Cherish. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
It's Phil Z.
Phil Z with that trademark sort of death rattle. Namaste to you, Phil. How you doing today?
I'm great, man.
Wonderful. Great, he says.
How
I love to hear that, Phil.
It's super good, dude. I love it.
Love it. You're loving it. What exactly are you loving over there right now? Tell me about your immediate surroundings, Phil.
Well, I was gifted a banjo, so I was pretty happy about that. But I'm really interested in the topic because I had something I want to tell you about.
Please,
I mentioned it before. Yes.
Please.
So I've called in before and wanted to talk about lucid dreaming, which is kind of like I practice that. I like to think really hard and see what kind of dreams I can manifest. And then I often wonder, what kind of connections I'm making with some other like weirdo in the universe with my brain while I'm sleeping. But one time I had this dream. I'm serious. Hold on. I was in like a hospital, and the doctor came into the hospital, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine." He kind of gave me this weird look. I'm like, "Oh, don't trust this guy." And then you were there, and you're like, and I was like, and I said to you, Leslie, this doctor, I'm not sure I trust him. You're like, "Oh no, it's fine." And then, oh, everything goes on, gives me the diagnosis, blah blah blah. It goes on for a little while because it's a long dream. But then, all of a sudden, you ran away because you were going to go steal my stuff from my house while I'm in the hospital, and you left the doctor to kill me. I don't know what that means.
Interesting.
So you went off. You're like, "Hey, I'm out of here." You're like, "Oh yeah, it's fine. It's all good. This doctor's cool. I know him. Whatever." And you just ran off and just tried to go to my house and steal my stuff, but I couldn't get out of the hospital because I was, what I mean? I don't know what that means. Do you have any thoughts about that?
And how did this feel? How did this feel to experience, and how did this feel after you woke up?
When I woke up, I was kind of worried about our relationship as guru and follower, because I was like, well, maybe I'm just being led into a lemmings, cavern, something like that. And you're just gonna come in and steal my stuff after I die, So it's not, but maybe there's some self-doubt, maybe a little bit of self-doubt type thing.
No, I think this is an interesting dream, and I think honestly, I want to commend you on your bravery, Phil, for bringing this kind of dream, because it's not fashionable to be in a group such as this, where I'm giving you such clear, actionable insight and tools that transform your life. Right? That I'm transforming all of your lives is not in question. But what if there is a question, as you have, Phil? What if I am leading you astray? What if I am manipulating you? Now, if to many people, communal vision, actually before that, communal vision, coming from Sidewalk Enforcer, I'm going to need you to let that doctor hold you down while Leslie steals your stuff. It's for the program.
I mean, I have a lot of stuff. So, some of it's good, some of it's bad. I don't know.
Sociopathogen, I think you hit the nail on the head.
I don't know if it's going to improve the quality of the program. I don't know. But the weird thing was, it was we were in one of those mansions. A big mansion,
Listen, wait, we were? Where what do you mean? With the doctor?
Yeah, and there's and the doctor just kind of kept creeping around. It was almost like a, you ever see the movie Knives Out? It was kind of one of those things. And the doc, but it was more medical.
I have no idea what that is, but I think I've got enough information to really zero in on this. Now, Phil, this question that you're asking is not a fashionable one, and I'd imagine several others are asking this themselves. What if Leslie hurts me? Now, what ultimately this is underneath that fear is that they're in a position to be hurt. They're in a position to be taken advantage of. And underneath that fear is a sort of a question, discomfort, with how much they're trusting me in the program. And they're worried. They're worried that it's for an agenda. They're worried that it's for, to go somewhere that they don't want to go, to give something that they don't want to give.
Well, you continue. Go ahead.
No, and I think this is very valuable information, especially if you're in the chat asking yourself this question. Now, Phil, have I ever explicitly asked you for anything that you didn't want to give?
No, the thing that worries me is that you might, at one point, decide you want me to die, and then be like, and just leave me there.
No. I want you to live, Phil. I want you to live. I want you to give you the tools that you need to truly live. Not in a half-death state, not in a catatonia of supposed pleasantries. I want you to live real life. I should
not like
write that down.
not like
Live
the,
real
not,
life.
not
That
like the
sounds good.
plane, not like the plane, not like a mental plane. You're
That's
talking about
good
like
stuff.
breathing and biological life. Real, like as opposed to fake life.
Yeah,
Where
live real
like
life. Yeah, I'm gonna save that one.
just walking around a neighborhood.
Listen.
Listen, I am still worried though because this doctor, and I told you, I said, and I in the dream, I actually said to you, it's like, dude, this guy is kind of fucking sketchy. And it was a doctor, and he's like, it was not Dr. Kevorkian or whatever, but it was, and I remember explicitly like, hey, is this cool? Should we make sure it's gonna be all right? Da 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 da. And then like, yeah, it's cool, it's great. And then just like stage left, just like went off to the, like you just bailed.
Well, no, yes, exactly. Listen, you're not. I don't think we're completely communicating, Phil. What I'm saying is that in that situation, I put you in a position of vulnerability somehow in the mansion. I promised you a mansion. I promised you luxury. I promised you, pleasure. But then, as soon as you were unable, as soon as you actually gave yourself to the situation, I took things that you didn't want to give, and you're worried, you're scared. Now this is healthy. This is good. This is going to tell us exactly where that sense of self is. This fear, this panic, this paranoia that someone's going to take from you, because someone in this world is going to take from you, and you, Phil, have to decide: is it Leslie? Is it Leslie who's only ever given you the tools by which to transform your life? Is it the program that's allowed you to live real life?
But who do I take from? Do I ever get to take, or am I just like patented a giver? And like, is my whole entire life just giving everything up? Just like,
I think,
look at me. I'm a miserable shell of a person who just gives everything up to everybody else. Ugh, take from me. I'm a baby.
There we go. I think there we go.
Is that what it is?
Well, whether or not, that bears out, I think that this is an aspect of you that we need to deal with. This fear that you are just naturally giving because you feel as if you owe this debt to everyone around you, like a little puppy dog.
I would kind of like to be a puppy dog, but...
Oh, yeah, of course. If we could only be a puppy dog, just a...
Well, that's not the ones that you guys
that.
want to kill.
Listen, Phil, I think this paranoia, I think this self-protection, on top of this self-protection, you're calling me to sort of relieve the shame, right?
I want reassurance that you're not going to steal my stuff.
I'm not going to give that to you.
Because, I would give it.
I'm not going to help you avoid what we're talking about right now, Phil.
I want to give you my stuff.
But you don't at the same time.
No, I want to give it to you. I don't want
No,
you to
you
tell me
don't.
that
You feel guilty about having this gag reflex in the first place. And I'm not going to let you relax that gag reflex. I'm going to give you more juice for that gag reflex. What if I am coming to take something from you, Phil? What if I am? What if I'm going to come take all your family? I'm going to come take all your stuff. You're going to be on an operating room table under a broken promise. What if?
I'm heartbroken.
What if the doctor's in on it? What if the family's in on it?
You could have just said, You could have just said you needed something, and I would give it to you. That's all.
Listen, Phil.
You don't have to be devious. You don't have to be devious to be in my brain.
I'm not
I
being
would
devious.
Well, in my brain you are. You're devious. I'm just saying. It's not a big deal. I just want to know.
I'm not going to tell you that. I want you to sit with this paranoia. I want to sit across from this other version
very
of you, Phil.
unfair.
This protective Phil. This Phil that wants to stop giving. And maybe take for once. Expect for once. Be entitled to something for once. Let yourself have a conversation with that Phil. Because right now, I'm not gonna say, oh
dream.
no, you give me all this stuff and I appreciate it. No, and then let you not have that conversation because you need to have that conversation, Phil.
I need a real dream though, and this is not it.
No. This is your homework. This is your homework. There is something in your subconscious. We don't need the dream for the subconscious mind. This is it. This is what we need to deal with right now. I want you to sit across from that Phil.
Tell me what I gotta do. Tell me what I gotta do.
Sit across from that other version of the Phil that's bad, that you have to get in the way of to give. And I want you to talk to that Phil and see what's up. That's your homework, okay?
Do I just yell at them oh, you're bad? Do I just...
Yes, sure, but then listen. Listen to them respond.
I don't know. They don't talk much. They're kind of not really that bright. My mirror self kind of sucks.
So you're smarter than this one that is self-protective.
Yeah,
Listen, Phil.
Exactly.
Phil, the program is working right now, and you need to trust it. I want you to quiet yourself so that you can hear the words of this other Phil. All right?
Yeah, but
That's it, Phil. That's the discomfort. That's the real deal. That's what your job is.
Oh, it's to relax. That's what it is. Ugh.
Exactly. We're relaxing, and then we're going to question. That's it. First two steps. Other Phil, okay?
I can't do it. I'll try. I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Do it for you.
Pete Sandoval, namaste to you. Welcome. Namaste, Phil.
I'm gonna have to throw some shit to the wind for that.
Blessings. Good luck, and let us know how it goes.
Fare thee well.
Fare thee well, sweet Phil. Namaste. I didn't say namaste, but. Sociopathogen, that's a good question. We should have a timer. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Leslie, it's Flying Veda. How are you?
Flying Veda, I'm doing wonderfully. It's great to hear from you. How are you?
I am doing excellent. And I have a question that probably is on everyone's mind. And I just need this answered just once and for all.
Please, let's get into it.
So,
let's dance.
So if someone fucks up in your dream, are you allowed to hold that against them in real life?
Okay, so I'm gonna repeat. So what I'm hearing is, if someone from your real life that is now in your dream fucks up and hurts you somehow, are you allowed to be angry at them in real life? Is this am I saying it back right?
Yeah. And I mean, are you allowed to make them face the repercussions of what they did in the dream in real life? Are you allowed to inflict violence based on what they did in your dream?
Oh yeah, big time. Listen, we can keep fleshing this out. I assume that you have some specifics you'd like to share, but yeah, for sure you can do that. There's no rules in this area. There's no laws. There's no city ordinance. There's no commandments in the Bible. There's no, laws in Sharia or whatever the fuck. There's nothing in the Torah saying you can't be petty about shit that people do to you in your subconscious mind.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, one time I'm really glad to hear you say this because one time, like in my dream, my sister stole my boyfriend, and I just woke up and she was still sleeping, and I walked into her room and I smacked her right in the fucking face, and like I just needed to hear that that was okay.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's terrific. And I think people need to understand that you know that you think that's okay. So I think there's multiple things being communicated by violence in this situation. One, just basic carnal fuck you. That's terrific. Huge step forward. Then also they need to know that you're crazy. You know? You're taking facts from other forms of reality that aren't necessarily consciously shared, and you're acting on it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I mean,
and that's
at
beautiful.
first I thought that wasn't okay. I mean, but there was something else I did another time too, and like, I think this is okay. I mean, like, I had this dream that I was pregnant, like, grossly pregnant. Like, I was like a fucking whale of like a beach ball. And then like I woke up and I had
One moment, we have a
stomach,
communal
and, you know,
vision from Phil Z. Dreams, everyone's like 10 times horny, can't blame them.
Yeah.
That's from Phil. So interesting. That's true, Phil. That's true. You're right about that. We can get into that at some point tonight, certainly. And another communal vision coming in from, let's see here, 7th Dragon Ball. That was called asserting dominance, don't apologize. Next time, pee on their bed as well while maintaining eye contact. That's from 7th Dragon Ball.
Yeah, actually, thank you, 7th Dragon Ball. Related to that, there was one time that, I don't know, I just had to get back at my sister for something that she did, and she was just sitting there playing Nintendo, and I just came up behind her and I beat her ass for like no apparent reason. But years later, she got me back. But back to the pregnancy story, like when I woke up
big,
and I
fat
wasn't
fucking
pregnant,
whale of a pregnant woman. Continue.
Yeah, totally. The first thing I did was I just like walked into the kitchen and I fucking pounded a Smirnoff Ice because I just felt like I had to.
So you're probably like 8.5 months pregnant, and how much vodka did you drink? Or how much of that Smirnoff Ice? How much alcohol?
The whole thing. The whole disgusting malted liquor thing. The whole thing.
Okay. And was it just like a single
I was
bottle,
trying
like
to
a
be
12
good
ounce?
mom. I mean, you know, if I would have thought about it, like if I would have known I was going to be like a pregnoid from planet Pregnosia in my brain, I would have thought like a 40 of Smirnoff Ice, but I just had like one, like small bottle.
So you're just doing what you could with what you had.
Yeah. Just like taking care of it, just flushing it out just to make sure there was like no baby left in there.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, no, listen, I think you live in a very colorful, unhinged place. You know, this place between the subconscious and the physical shared reality. And are the borders between these two seemingly disparate worlds, are they really that far apart? Are they really that distant?
Shit, I mean, not for me. You know, it's like, I just like to make everyone feel like as uncomfortable as I feel in my own existence when I'm in the presence. You know?
I think that's
and I feel
gorgeous.
like I accomplish that sometimes, you know?
I think that's gorgeous. I think, and it also it goes to show how much time and energy you put here at explorations to take seriously and receive the consequences of knowing that these worlds, the conscious and the unconscious, the shared and the internal, that they're not so distant after all, that we drive them apart out of fear, that naturally they overlap. And it's okay to do that. I think it's good to do that. I'm glad that you hurt people. There it is. A therapist, a legally licensed therapist telling you that I am glad that you are physically hurting people for reasons that they don't understand.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you. I mean, like, I just want everyone to feel like the consequences of my own actions.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's important.
It absolutely
Namaste.
is. Flying Vita, you did great work tonight. Stepping up and sharing that kind of thing, it's kind of scary, isn't it? You feel probably a little shaky right now, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I just hope I don't get arrested right now. Like I'm just waiting for like a knock on the door. Like I'm just hoping that doesn't happen.
Anything can happen, and that's the exploration way. Namaste to you, Flying Vita, and again, a special thank you to you for being the one of the first to step up over the week on Tuesday for our infatuations. I want to thank you for that. You had a spectacular performance this weekend.
Thank you so much. You're so welcome, and I will hopefully be back.
Of course. And you have a warm welcome seat here whenever you want.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste, Vito. Have a wonderful evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Namaste. Wonderful. Blessings to Flying Vita. Fantastic. Apparently there's a hype train happening. Goodness gracious. That's good news. Get so hard that it fucks my consciousness. Yes, I do, sociopathogen. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hey, so my name is Tommy. Sorry, I blanked.
I can't understand a word you're saying. You there?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Oh no! Somebody anonymously terminated you. It was me. Goodbye. Goodbye. Just couldn't understand a fucking thing you were saying. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
I am Jonathan.
Hi, Johnny. Could you turn me down in the background for me?
I am Jonathan. Hi, Johnny. Could you turn me down in the background for me? Am I loud?
Yeah, I can hear myself. There's a feedback thing happening.
Am I loud? I can hear myself.
Just listen to me on the phone, you know? Communal vision from Phil Z. I'm afraid of most of the female explorers. I'm pretty sure they're peggers. Yeah, listen, you got to turn me down in the back. Can you do that? And talk to me on the phone?
Yeah, listen, you got to turn me down in the back. Can you do that? And talk to me on the phone? Yeah, listen, you got to turn me down in the back. Can you do that? And talk to me on the phone? Is this better?
Yeah, just totally turn that off in the background, I would say, probably.
Is this better? Yeah, just totally turn that off in the background, I would say, probably.
Yeah, I can still hear it, you know?
Hello? Yeah, I can still hear it, you know?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh no, you've been terminated. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
It's Poet.
Who is this?
How are you this evening?
What's your name?
Poet.
Just the word poet? Like P-O-E-T?
Poet. Yes, sir.
Poet, it's great to hear from you, Poet. Is this your first time calling, Poet?
It is not. I'm actually fairly active in your Discord.
Well, poet
You called
sounds
me
like
out
a name
one
that I
night
would
for,
remember, and I don't recall a poet. Namaste, but I'll take you for your word. Sometimes my memory doesn't work like it used to.
I'm trying very hard to destroy my memory. I take a lot of drugs. What is the topic for this evening? Is it pleasure?
No. It's dreams.
I have lots of dreams. I had a dream about you about a month ago.
Speak to me about that.
Well, you were standing by a creek, and there was a woman who just kept singing over the rainbow, over and over and over again. And you just kept peeing in the creek, and then I woke up.
And could you see the woman singing Namaste?
Kind of. Like, I got the silhouette. I just know it was a woman's voice. It could have been anything, though, pretending to be a woman. I don't know. My own mind is...
So it could have been someone pretending to be a woman, someone trying to trick you, huh? The Luke Man, Namaste, subbing for that 18th month in a row. Namaste to you, Luke Man. Was that automatic, or are you actually here? Are you here? I thought you were at the Streamer Awards. Luke. Namaste to you either way. Blessings. Blessings to Luke Man. Shout out Luke Man.
Yes, well, I was just calling to say that since I've been on the program, I have cut all family ties.
I have jars of
looked at
piss
my
buried
friendships.
in my backyard.
Hello?
You cut off all your family? That's good news.
Yep, and most of my friendships, and now I just sit in my computer and write poetry and wait for instructions from the community.
Fantastic.
You're
I
my
think,
family
you
now.
know, a lot of people, they have trouble with that step of kind of realizing a lot of times their family and friends resent the light that is growing inside of them and continue to just, they think they're going to change, they think they're going to win them over, but it's really, it's life or death for you. And it's fantastic to hear that you're there drawing the consequences and realizing what the exact stakes are.
Oh, indeed. It's for that eternal sunshine of the growing mind.
Now, talk to me about, now, were they nice to you, your family?
Yeah, mostly.
Tell me what that's like in your situation.
Well, they like to give hugs. They recognize holidays and minor achievements, and they kind of celebrated my life. And I'm of the impression, and I understand that we are all worthless pieces of shit. Like, there's nothing to be celebrated here. My dad came, and now here I am. So there's nothing special about that. I can come all the time. I mean, I do. It's part of the program, right? Isn't it like 6 times a day? Something like that. But, yeah. So I'd rather learn from the community and grow, give up fun, because fun is boring and stupid. You know, like as a certified fun hater, I realized that the program is definitely where I belong.
Gorgeous. You know, I love this. I love to hear this. I think you made the right call. And I'm saying this not just because I believe in what I say. I believe in the program. I've seen the program work.
It has. I've got a new car now and no friends.
You've been terminated.
Namaste.
Namaste, Jessica. Thank you so much for the bits and blessings to you. You know, you got to pull the string. You got to pull that ripcord every once in a while. If you're not feeling it, you got to listen to that heart. You got to listen to that song in your heart. Jessica listens to the song in her heart. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I could call you?
I am Jonathan.
Jonathan, good to hear from you. Jonathan, how are you tonight?
I'm pretty good.
That's good, Jonathan. And is this your first time calling the program, actually?
Yes, very first time.
Jonathan, namaste to you. Please, everybody welcome Jonathan to the program. This is, I have a lot of admiration for the first-time callers, that just that willingness to just lean into the abyss, the unknown, and just see what happens. Are you a courageous person in your normal life?
No, not at all.
Question for you from the chat already. They're already eager to pick your mind. Who's the ugliest person you've hooked up with in your dreams, Jonathan?
Oh, in my dreams, I have no idea. Probably, I don't know, Madonna?
So Madonna is the ugliest. Well, you've got a good batting average then. Namaste. The ugliest. So you, in the dream, you're a king. You're a picker, a chooser. You're a little sultan. You're a little sultan of pussy in your dreams. I love that, Jonathan.
I try to be.
You know, a lot of people call in, Jonathan, and they tell me their dreams. I've had one caller tonight call in several times, and each dream illuminates how in his subconscious mind, he's actually a very kind of just this impotent loser, just a limp-dicked guy calling in, trying to understand that he is and why. And so it's kind of a nice breath of fresh air to have you call in and just say, like, yeah, my subconscious mind, I've got a massive dick and I pull crazy pussy. Camille Vision from, let's see here, Borealis Black. Shantix gave me really weird dreams. I took a cross-country trip with my dead father in the space of my own mind. What a blast. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that, Borealis Black. Shantix, a medication? I'm not familiar with that. If you could illuminate me, I'd really appreciate that. Now, Jonathan, in real life, we know that in your dream life that you're a big dick baller. Now, in real life, is Jonathan a big dick baller?
No, not at all.
Not at all. How big of a penis baller are you?
Well, the penis size thing is not as articulated as maybe it should be, because some guys have growers and some guys have showers.
Well, okay. So how big is your dick then?
Well, it ranges from nothing to like 6 or 7 inches. I mean, it's a
that's decent.
It's a it's a telescoping device.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Fantastic. So on a hot, sweaty day, you've been cutting carbs, so the fat, your BMI is a little more in tune. You're talking like between 6, pushing 7 inches.
I guess it depends on how hot the lady is I'm with. I don't know.
Also, situationally too, a lady can inspire you to have a bigger dick. I love that, Jonathan. This is the kind of vitality we needed tonight. I really appreciate you calling and just kind of swinging your adequate penis around.
Thank you.
So, Jonathan, is this your first time watching the program too, or have you been watching?
No, I have seen it. I have seen it several times, and I just want to tell you that the whole 80s aesthetic that you have going on is beautiful. Like, I just love it. I love it so much. I was born in 81, and I just love the whole thing you have going on. You nailed the aesthetic so much better than I could have, even though you're probably younger than me.
A little bit, but not by much. Not by much.
Yeah.
Definitely born in the 80s. I'm born in 86, actually.
Oh, that's nice.
Born in 86, and there's just there's a truth. There's a truth in the aesthetic that feels like with people's to skip over it is to make a mistake. I believe there's a path here that and things of the mind that should be unpacked. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah. So, Jonathan, are you a streamer yourself?
No, I am not. I have never streamed anything.
A lot of people get really upset whenever there's a mass shooting. I certainly understand why.
Now that was a quote. Somebody called up a quote, and there's just a couple brilliant things that I say that get shared momentarily and that throughout the stream that people can sort of call upon for their lives. And that's why I pause. Jonathan, listen, I think that you calling tonight, you finding us tonight,
Yes.
finding your way to this program, is not an accident.
Yes. If you want to know, I love the windbag, and that's basically how I know who you are.
Ah, glorious
The
windbag. We love
Friday
windbag.
night forking and all that.
I'm gonna hold one moment. I'm gonna affirm women really fast. Somebody ordered an affirmation for women, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. One moment. Tippy tap goes the little mouse, looking for an outlet for your little spouse, and because the ocean calls. And that was for women. I'm going to do one more, just in case, because that was good. That was really good. But I just need one more. Throw another one out there. I'm vomiting. I'm throwing up. My dick is little, and I need something. And that was for both men. But honestly, I think the genius of that one could be for everybody. I think that could be for women, men, or non-binaries. So blessings to you. Blessings, gender non-conforming. Take that and run with it. Namaste.
Yes. As I was saying, I don't think the penis size conversation is articulated as much as it probably should be. You know.
I think so too. Communal vision. Jonathan, have you ever found yourself riding a Peloton and being like, "This isn't worth $300,000 to be yelled at"?
Yes.
Yes. How's experienced that? Somebody called it. I love that.
But it is not as simple as you are this size or you're that size, because it varies a lot. It doesn't matter, I guess, but I just want to put that out there.
Honestly, there's a huge thing. People say, "What do you do with it?" It's not about size; it's about what you do with it. And there's some truth to that. There's some truth to the style. You know, if you're a man attracted to women, like how much pussy are you eating in your life? You know, when given the opportunity, are you taking care of that pussy? And that's a very valid question, because there is a certain extent that, you know, much like the way women fight with with themselves about the thigh gap, men sort of make this protracted, crazy, weird thing about the size of their dick, and ultimately that's not how the whole situation works.
Yeah, I am not a person that gets a lot of pussy. But you know, it's like penis size varies from like 0 to 7 or 8 for most guys, and I don't think that gets talked about enough. I don't know.
I think so
Maybe I'm an
too.
idiot.
Well, it's such a ridiculous thing. Also, there's the sort of elephant in the room for me when it comes to sexuality, Jonathan. The elephant in the room for me is that, you know, we can have a fight about penis size. We can have a fight about whether people are fat or not, whether that's good or not. We can have a fight about, you know, whether men are tall or women are small, or we can have all these protracted, weird arguments. Communal vision, before I finish that point, actually. Communal vision from Phil Z. Jonathan, when you were 17, did you have cream dreams with Angela Lansbury?
Angela Lansbury. No, but I do know who that is, and I remember Murder, She Wrote very well. I did not masturbate to Angela Lansbury, but that I remember that show, and I never watched it, but it seemed like a quality show. I don't know if it's a quality masturbation tool.
There's a tape. I don't know if you watch VHS tapes, but there's a tape called Positive Moves by Angela Lansbury. Let's just say it's going to change. There we go. Put it on screen, somebody. Thank you, Borealis. Let's just say Angela Lansbury had it well into the 90s. And
yeah, there she is.
Yep, that's what you see what I'm saying. You got to watch that whole bath thing. She's got this whole bath scene in this tape. It's going to get you there. You're going to be like, "Oh, okay, Angela, I see you."
Did you ever watch Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? What a fucking crazy movie that was, right?
Before I get into Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, there's a communal vision from Sidewalk Enforcer that I wanted to share. Sidewalk Enforcer shared, "Did someone summon me and my massive wang elephant?" So I don't know. I probably, if you felt it, that means yes. If you felt it, that's a definite yes, Sidewalk. Now, listen, before Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, I do want to finish this point I was making. The elephant in the room. We can have all these protected fights and these people, these rules by which we deem people fuckable or not fuckable, but the real reality is that the universe around us is apathetic, and that the sex drive is pre-conscious. That's right, there are no actual rules. You can have in your mind that guys with little dicks or short fat women or tall fat women or whatever don't fuck, but in reality, I can show you hordes of all the people that you've determined unworthy, ugly, that are having active, fulfilling fucking fuck sessions right now. Is it gross? Sure. You know what I mean? Sex is disgusting. Sex itself is disgusting.
Totally is.
Humiliating
Yes, it
and
is.
disgusting.
Yes.
And yes, even the most defiled, reviled person we can think of right now they're out there. They're getting filled up.
Yeah. Yeah, and as a young lad in the 90s, when they like to talk about, they like to make a lot of jokes about penis size and what have you. I was always confused because I was like, are they talking about flaccid size or erect size? And nobody ever articulated that.
And you're stepping up to the plate and you're articulating shit. Some of the buttons seem to be broken. It's the end of the stream. This kind of happens. I'm not really sure what Sammy is doing or OBS is doing. I'm not exactly sure. But Lack and Fitness seem to be all fucked up. Now, I think you did. You stepped up and you articulated, Jonathan. I think, listen, Jonathan, this has been a tremendous first call. A tremendous first call into exploration. So I want to thank you for your bravery tonight. I want to thank you for your generosity of both mind and spirit tonight.
Yes. Well, I want to thank you for this weird fucking show you do on Twitch, and I love it so much because it has the just perfect fucking 80s aesthetic that I love so much.
Listen,
and I appreciate you.
This gives wings. This gives wind to my wings that I will spend the rest of my life attempting to express to you, Jonathan. I genuinely appreciate your warmth this evening.
Yes, I appreciate you, Leslie.
Namaste. Well, listen, Jonathan, don't be a stranger. All right, I want you to call back in whenever you can find the time. All right, you call back in. We'll get into it.
All right, I will try to whenever I see you on. Thank you.
Absolutely. Namaste to you, Jonathan. Blessings.
Namaste to you, Leslie.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, and what a way to end the stream, guys. I think we found it. I think we found our landing zone, our sort of landing pad. We did it. Phil Z with a communal vision. Jonathan is a lucid dreamer. Jonathan sounds like a lucid dreamer. Thank you, Phil. I'll bet he sees beyond the veil in a way that most would be uncomfortable. Most would be uncomfortable with that. Namaste. So let's go ahead. Who the frick is even is on right now? Let's find out. Guys, we absolutely crushed it tonight. We absolutely crushed it. You joined in on a Saturday night. You joined in on a night that normally I'm not here on Twitch. I'm normally in my office sort of whittling the week's lessons and sermons and lectures away. I am designing the program as it unfurls from my heart, from my mind, for you, for your heart, for your mind. And I do that every weekend. But, we missed that Thursday. I was out, and so we did it tonight. We did it tonight. Namaste to you, Satan Side Up. Namaste to you, Phil Z, Flying Vita, Dooch. You guys absolutely put your full fucking balls into it tonight. MX Star, blessings to you, my son. Blessings to you as well. Wow, what an electric night tonight. What a blessedly electric night. Let's see who the frick is ABBA box. ABBA, is ABBA doing that special thing tonight? I don't know. I think he's doing a special thing, but I don't really understand what it is. So we're just going to do it. We're just going to go over to ABBA because we love ABBA. And if you don't follow ABBA yet, you're fucking up because ABBA does a tremendous program over there. Raid, ABBA. Namaste. Namaste. Guys, we did it. We absolutely did it. I want to say thank you to you. I want to thank you for being here. We'll definitely be back this Tuesday. If you're looking for insight in the meantime, follow me on Discord, follow me on Twitter, follow me on any manner of the social medias you find below. Communal Vision coming from Phil Z. I'm so gay for this stream, and I'm not even sure if that's cool to say or real. Well, you know what? I think there's a degree of reality to that, and yeah, that's cool to me. I know tons of gay people, and they're fine. Leslie Tanner, P.O. Box 47621. Thank you so much, Sociopathogen. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Write to me correspondence. Send me a message. Send me a gift. Send me something or another so I can share it with all of you. Namaste and blessings to you. We'll be back finally, the community of devoted light. Take it seriously. If you feel called to it, check it out. ! Final Journey into the chat right now. Take it seriously as we descend into further and further chaos. Put the credits online and let's get a nice little raid going for ABBA Box. Thank you to my mods. Guys, we'll be back. We'll be back this Tuesday at our normal time, 8 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv and YouTube and Kick and all that. Namaste. Creamy Goodness, thank you for holding down YouTube over there. Absolute soldier, no limit soldier. I feel blessed every day I wake up, not covered in cum and surrounded by illegals. And that truly is a blessed day. Now, new explorers, we're going to get you on the list. Don't worry. I just haven't had the second to add you. Borealis Black and Sociopathogen. Namaste to you. Blessings. Well, guys, let's go take this energy of light to ABBA Box. I'll see you guys Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. Wonderful. Fantastic. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you all very soon.
The timer is right. We started 15 minutes early.
Yeah, I'm an ass man.